Hey YouTube, my name is Sugar and I want to take a minute to just do a short video introducing myself. On March 17th, 2015, I will be having the gastric bypass. I just got the phone call last week and I'm so excited. I am 30 years old and I'm the wife and mother of two great little boys, and I chose the surgery so that it could give me another chance at having a successful life. I've been overweight for at least 15 years and I've always struggled with my weight. And for a while, I just thought, hey, if I work hard enough, it's going to fall off on its own and I'm just going to eventually get to a normal size. But really, what's normal anyway? I am always struggling to find a better version of me, and doing the gastric bypass, I think, is really going to help me. I was supposed to do this surgery about 4.5 years ago, but I lost my job, and when you lose your job, you lose your insurance, and I couldn't do it. And since that time to now, my doctor and I have been on, he's put me back on weight loss pills, he's put me back on strict calorie dieting. From January of this year to currently, I've only been able to keep off 15 pounds. Now, we all know that's not a lot, especially because it's almost 3 months in. So this surgery, I feel like, is the only thing that's going to really give me a better outlook on having a much more successful life. I'm 5'9.5". I currently weigh, let's see, 315.8. As I stated, I've only been able to keep off the 15 pounds, which really isn't a lot. I have an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old. And when I got pregnant with my 8-year-old, I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes at 7.5 months pregnant. And from that moment to the time I delivered, my blood sugars were out of control. I gained 100 pounds. And ever since then, I've never truly been able to lose that weight. Maybe here and there I might have lost 40 pounds, but nothing compared to what I gained. Then 4.5 years ago, I gave birth to my 4-year-old, and surprisingly with that pregnancy, I gained no weight. I lost 35 pounds. So my body is just weird, and it just does what it wants to do. And I'm at that point where I need to take much better control and care of myself. As a mom, we always put others first. We always do for our kids, our husbands, our jobs. We make sure everybody's taken care of but us. So I want to make this change. I'm making this video to watch the changes that I'm about to go through. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. It is a major surgery, but I have a great doctor. His name is Dr. Ayanachi. He is phenomenal. They have the best staff. You go to your seminars, you meet with your nutritionist. Next week is my final appointment before surgery, where I almost get ready to start my liquid diet beforehand so that my body will get used to it after surgery. This change is something that I feel like I've waited my whole life for. I'm very much ready for this journey that I'm going to take. I know that the surgery is definitely not a end-all, fix-all. I know I have a lot of work to do, mentally and physically. But this journey is something that I need to do for me. Eventually, one day, I'd like to add to my family, and I definitely don't want to go through the gestational diabetes again. I don't want to go through the finger sticking, the insulin, having to eat like clockwork, testing yourself. It gets boring. It kind of takes the fun out of pregnancies. I want to just say thank you to my husband for being on board. In the beginning, he was a little skeptical. He kind of, thought maybe a little bit more going to the gym would help, but, after seeing how hard I was working and what I was really trying to accomplish, he really realized that, this isn't just me. I really need the help. So I want to say thank you to him for being understanding. I want to say thank you to my sisters. One of them is flying up on March 16th. Without her, I really, truly don't know what I would do. She is my backbone. She is my heart. I love you, Lucy. I've got some really, really great friends that have been nothing but supportive. And ladies, I love you to death. So for anybody that's really thinking about making this change, go for it. It's scary, it's crazy, but if you need the change and if you drastically need the help like I do it. Take the time and put yourself first. My next video will be on February 26th when I go to see Dr. Ayanachi to get my final checklist of what to do and what not to do and getting ready for my surgery. I already have a little calendar that is, ready and waiting to go. March 17th is not going to get here fast enough. But I just want to say thank you for watching. Subscribe, comments, any concerns, leave a comment below. Have a good day, guys. Bye.